Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of On the Other Line Canada. If you're online and watching, why don't you just give us a hello and let's see who's first this week. And Broden, I think you're 2 weeks in a row. Welcome to the show. We already have fans saying who they're voting for in this Charity Fish On special edition. Broden, you're voting for Kyle. And I know Kyle has some secrets up his sleeve. He's told me. I'll leave them off the show. Maybe he'll want to discuss that a little bit later. Dad's Fishing, Team Huntley. Jason Huntley will be on the show a little bit later. Kit, hello. Welcome to the show. Good to see you again. Who else we got? Mr. Hughes. Brody Hughes, how are you, bud? Happy you made it to the show this week. Cliff, hope you're having a great week, my friend. Thanks for checking in and supporting the show. I hope we can do more to support your page over on the BC end of things. And Joy, welcome to the show. Ethan, lots of people checking in. Mr. Corbin Hobson, looking forward to getting down to teach Adam how to catch sturgeon this weekend. Just saying. Brody, anybody but Greg Rice. Well, for anyone that doesn't know what the Charity Fish On is, we put on a little bit of a friendly competition, which will be starting next week. We have our final 10 competitors, which we're going to have all of them on the show this evening for a short, brief amount of time to kind of discuss who their charity is and what we're doing this for, which is about the charity. The grand prize winner will be able to give $1,000 to a charity of their choice. And it's all about being able to give back. The most important part is fish handling skills, which we'll talk about in the judges portion of the show towards the end when we get Mitch and Scott on here. Obviously, we don't want to be a biased show, so we're going to get some professional judges. If anyone does have questions during the show for any of the competitors, feel free to fire away in our chat. We will do our best to try to get to them all. If we don't, then we'll do our best to share them with whoever the question's for. We got Scott already checking in on YouTube. We got Kyle on there. All it says is H, so I would have to assume, Kyle, you're probably testing. I don't know if he's on there. Maybe I will bring him in. Mitch, are you good to come in? Thumbs up, Mitch Lilly. Oh, double thumbs up. All right. Mitch.
Hey, guys.
I know I said I'd bring you at the end of the show. It feels like I put you on the spot a lot.
I don't know. You just throw me in whenever. Like, I just hang out just to save you sometimes, I think.
It's funny. You're the filler, but I'm the filled out one. I'm not sure how that works.
I don't know. I'm the cream in your donut, pretty much.
I think we'll just leave it there.
Well,
next. How excited are you for this competition to get started?
Oh, it's going to be amazing. This head-to-head competition is going to be something new we've never seen before. So it's going to be action-packed. It'll be good viewing.
Well, obviously, we've talked about the hurt feelings thing. I think really the only one that there is, let's call it some friendly competition or banter as of right now, is Greg and Adam. But I have a feeling that by the end of this show, it's, I wouldn't say going to be full of hurt feelings, but I think everyone will start to feel the pressure a little bit. What's the number one thing we should be reminding our competitors about this Charity Fish On?
Yeah, it's all fun. Like, it's for a good cause. We got some incredible sponsors helping out too. So it's all just to help a charity out. Like, fish handling is always a good thing. Fish handling, have fun. Like, it's not to be the best, but you want to be the best. But
well, who doesn't want to be the best, right? I mean, we have a pretty phenomenal field of competitors. It's going to be interesting.
Oh, from across Canada, it's going to be awesome. So we're going to see some sweet locations, people tackling different species.
Yes, and week one, we've already decided what teams will be going through for what species. The most important thing we've said about this competition since day one, it is friendly, and it's also friendly in the fact that we don't want people to having to be going out of their way for obvious reasons or traveling to other provinces to be able to compete. So as everyone will see as the Fish On starts next week, it's important to us that the teams are actually the ones choosing what they're targeting for species. And I don't know about you, but were you expecting that week one would have like 3 or 4 teams aiming for rainbow trout?
Well, it's kind of an odd time, like go small or go big. They're either on chironomids or you're hitting them on the streamers, like imitation minnows and whatnot. Because, yeah, last week, lots of guys did good on chironomids, and we did good on streamers and imitation minnows. So,
Yep.
it's going to be interesting with those ponds and lakes turning over. It's going to be good.
If you were to guess, what is your guess for the top size for rainbows week 1?
I'm going to throw 22 and a half.
Dude, you're selling everyone short. For anyone competing, I'm sorry Mitch said that. 22 and a half.
I'm being
22 and a half?
Realistic.
Oh, man, you've been talking to Scott too much. I have faith, man. 26 and a half.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's a hog. Yeah.
That's my guess. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to have a competition about a competition. So I guess we'll see at the end of the week, end of week 1, where it ends up. Watch, it'll be 22.
It might not be. There is some good places where you can get those 26s for sure.
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of cheerleaders online already voting for different people.
It just depends. Location. It's I don't know what next week's looking like, but this week, if it was this week, it's not nice around here.
No, the forecast is not looking great. And I know even with us going to Medicine Hat this weekend, I think there's maybe one day. I think Marcy's watching, so it's going to be 30 degrees all weekend. No miserable weather. Don't stress.
Umbrellas.
Umbrellas
in your daiquiris and stuff like that, right?
Non-alcoholic daiquiris, right? Because we're fishing.
Yeah. When you're in a public area, yes.
Yes, that's correct.
Who doesn't love those? You just bring down that two-stroke blender.
Well, considering we might have to walk a little bit, I would rather the two-stroke be a motor that's going to cart my rear end front and back. But it looks like I might actually have to commit to 15 minutes of good cardio with the cooler behind me. So,
but you have seen those auger little carts, haven't you?
Yes, I want to build one actually.
See, you just attach the blender to the auger.
I'm tuning up the lawnmower this week because I do need to mow the lawn, but I'm trying to convince Marcy to allow me to put that motor on a cart, a scooter, a cooler. I mean, do we really care about mowing lawns if we can really be a little bit more mobile? And it's justifiable in my mind.
Well, if you go fast, you go fast. It's better that way.
Isn't that the truth? All right, we got lots of other people checking in here. Hello, Ethan. I saw Jay on there. Jay, welcome to the show. Happy to see everyone commenting. Like I say, if anyone has any questions during the show for any of the competitors, feel free to fire away. It's going to be a pretty action-packed kind of segment, so we'll do our best to get to all of it. Mitch, it's up to you. If you want to stay on for the whole show, you're more than welcome. Again, I don't want you to be the filler when I'm the fill. Totally up to you, but if you can, I don't know, what's your sign? Axe?
Yeah, no, I can do whatever. Look
freeze frame.
Let me know. Like I can do blue steel, Magnum.
Blue steel.
I have all those looks.
I feel like we could spend hours on this. So why don't we just get to the first head-to-head competitors? I will find them because we got lots of people here kind of hanging out. Who do we want to bring in first? Let's bring this guy in. Bobby, welcome to the show.
How's it going, guys?
Good. No pressure. I'm going to put you on here with the one and only Paisley and Scott Connolly.
Oh.
Hey, Todd.
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Actually, I was going to ask you this last night, and I figured I'd save it for the show. I still laugh about your wife. You guys have a pest for every month. So what is it for this month, for May? Because I think it's like bees next month and ants the month after.
It's wood ticks right now.
It's what?
Wood ticks.
Wood ticks. That's what it is.
Good time of the year for wood ticks.
I couldn't believe it when they said that. Oh yeah, it's wasp month coming up, and what are you talking about? I'm out of here for wasp month. I'm not sticking around for that. How are the ticks doing? Have you had any attached to you yet?
Picking them off. You know,
Yeah.
it was
Just
good idea. Yeah, when I first moved to the country, they freaked me out. Now we just pick them off. It's easy, man.
yeah.
No biggie.
So Paisley and Bobby, you guys are facing off this week in week 1 of the charity fish off. Why don't we start with Bobby? Bobby, why don't you tell us your charity?
It's the Youth 2 Can Fish charity.
Amazing. Paisley,
Good cause.
It's a charity.
great cause.
Webster,
You're gonna do it for what? Autism Canada.
Autism Canada.
Amazing charity as well.
Yeah.
Are you excited to compete against Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna catch a big pike?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
me
biggest.
too.
Just stoked. Actually, you guys are one of the only teams, one of the few, that are targeting for pike. Now, we were talking about the other teams in Big Rainbows. Paisley, do you have a goal of what size of pike you're going for?
How big?
The size of Daddy.
The size of Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a big one.
Bobby's in trouble.
Yeah.
Bobby, what's your goal? What are you thinking is going to be your target?
My goal would be a 40.
40?
That's my goal.
Yeah, that's a good fish, man. For
Yeah.
sure.
Anything bigger, bonus. Anything smaller, well, I'll have to do.
I think
Is there any part of the competition either one of you are nervous about?
Pike.
I think if we're nervous, we don't have a big window in which to fish because Paisley's in school. So really, it's going to be weather dependent.
Yeah.
You know, we get maybe a 2-day window where we can spend some real good time on the water.
Yeah.
So it's always conditions. But
Yeah.
if the elements align, you're in the right place at the right time. Who knows? There could be, 42s, 44s.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do mine on either off a shore or out of a pontoon boat. So it's gonna be a task.
Yeah, for sure.
So Paisley, would it help if I found a way to get school canceled for you next week? Would you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it could be arranged. How do you enjoy school? What grade are you in this year?
Grade 1.
Grade 1. Holy!
Oh,
I don't even remember that. It was so long ago. Bobby, what grade are you going into this year?
Well, I'm gonna try and finish grade 10 this year.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
once you get that grade 10, you'll have a little more respect.
I'm
Yeah.
still in grade 6, guys. So just keep
I'm
going.
still in the same boat as Bobby, so
Yeah.
Now, I've actually been fortunate enough to fish with Scott and Paisley, and I'm telling you what, she has some talent. But Bobby, I know you're going all out. You've been spending too much time in the rod lab there.
I have been spending a lot of time down here.
How has it been going?
Pretty good. Got some good rods on the go. Just waiting for some more parts, and there'll be a whole schwack of rods coming out.
That's amazing. I told you this the other night, but I had actually ordered a custom rod from you for Marcy.
Yeah.
And I remember at the start I said it's just this great big secret, which lasted about a week. So the secret's out. We're really excited to see what's going on and how that's going to be. What is your plan going into the competition, knowing that Paisley's stuck in school for 5 of the 7 days of the competition?
Well, for me, for pike, like there is a couple spots close to home that I can go, but mostly it's going to be a 2.5-3 hour journey to go fishing. So it'll be, it might not be every day, but I'm going to try to get a few days in there and then try some of the local spots for the hidden gems.
Right. Paisley, how far are you having to drive while Dad sleeps in the back?
We're about 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
To get to some good spots. I mean, we can go 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And, possibly, but I think when you've got a small time frame, you'll put the extra time in just
Yeah,
to
exactly.
you're looking for.
Exactly.
So that'll be a way to do it for sure.
Mitch, what's your guess? What do you think we're going to get out of these competitors as far as size?
42 3/4.
Oh, now we're getting down to the official. Is that a welder's measurement, or you and Bobby been talking? Or
Easy.
Yeah, that's precise.
What's that?
Measurements within 3 mils, bud.
Yeah.
Within 3 mils. There's quite a
Yeah.
difference.
I saw one this weekend that I'd probably go 42, 43. But you want to know part of us. We saw some real nice pike when we were targeting those whitefish. So hopefully next weekend we can get some big pike on film or pictures next weekend too.
Yeah, it'll be pretty awesome. I'm really excited to see how things go for both you, Paisley, and Bobby. I wish you guys all kinds of luck. And remember, Paisley, I know you get really serious in competitions. It's about fun, right?
Right.
All about fun.
And I love this. We're hat twins tonight. What do you think about that?
You love it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's even wearing a shirt with her name on it. I mean,
You know what? This is actually, we set up a Facebook page and it's called Paisley Fishing for Autism. So we had we'd made a goal to try and raise some money as well as doing this competition, but just to raise awareness for autism. Throughout the competition, we're going to do a video log. You know, you get to meet Dexter and some of the things that, you know, go on in the daily lives of, you know, a child with autism. And it's really important to us because, like, fishing makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
My son's behaviour, he can be overstimulated, so to take him out on the ice, take him out on the lake, with no distractions, and you see a different boy. So it's really important that we get our message across. And already we've raised $1,150
Awesome.
for.
that's amazing, Scott. Good job. That's what it's all about. What's the name of that page again? If you wouldn't mind putting it in there, we'll make sure we share it.
Yeah, it's Paisley Fishing for Autism on Facebook. It's just a Facebook page, like a personal blog. And through the competition, if you want to watch Paisley and keep up with her antics, see some big fish, and we're going to post some content on there. And like I say, try and raise a little bit more money. It means a lot. Like in Scotland, there's a proverb, and it's charity begins at home, but it shouldn't end there. So, like, we've already raised so much money that we decided that if we make it to the final, whoever we come up against, if we win, we're going to split the money 50-50.
Wow, Scott, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We really appreciate that. Paisley, I wish you all kinds of luck. You haven't met Bobby, but let me tell you, this guy has about 82 rods rigged up, ready in his basement.
I might
to
even
go.
go a new one just for competition.
Bobby, where can everyone check you out at?
You can check me out at Bow City Reelers is my fishing page, and then the Rod Lab on Instagram, Facebook as well, or my personal page, Facebook page.
Amazing. And I know we've talked about this before. It's in the works. Bobby is also working on doing a charity rod for Youth Can Fish 2 organization, which we'll raffle off on the show. We're looking forward to doing some segments with you on that, Bobby. See, is that blanks you already have?
This is the blank. This is a little sneak peek. I don't know if you.
That is amazing.
Blue Halo Liger.
Bang.
I think Paisley's interested.
I think she's interested.
Oh.
So Paisley was showing off her baits on a little video before. Well, here's my pike baits.
This fossil. She like
Game on.
Yeah.
Game on.
Game on.
Well,
Good luck,
Paisley,
Paisley.
Scott, Bobby, thanks for joining the show. Looking forward to see how week 1 goes for you guys. Everyone get a chance to check out Paisley's page, support these charities, Bobby as well. It's very important. Like I say, this is a friendly competition, Paisley. You got to be friendly, but it's all about charity, right?
It's all about charity.
And if you want to send me your teacher, your school's name, I will gladly make sure that I can get you out of school next week. Done deal. I think Dad just signed off on that. All right. We'll talk to you guys more next week. Thanks for taking time to join the show and share your charity.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, Paisley. Bye, Scott.
Thanks.
How about I remove Kyle? Well,
that's going to be crazy.
isn't that something?
Yeah.
We're going to have to find a way to get Paisley out of school for a week.
Yeah, no, just write the permission slip and let's just ship it out.
I mean, I'll give permission. I'm not there to really have to deal with it, right? So,
No.
Well, let's get the next team in here. Clayton and Luke, if you guys want to give me thumbs up, we'll just make sure everything's safe. Oh, we got thumbs up. Here he is, no stranger to the show.
What up,
I do
guys?
not know what you've paid people to say your name on our chat, but there's a few people. Luke, you're on there as well. Luke, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Now, actually, your competition next week is going to be interesting because, Luke, you're fishing in BC, and Clayton, you're fishing in Alberta.
Yeah.
How is the threat level between the two of you now that it's an interprovincial battle?
BC all the way. I'm the only BC boy, so I gotta step it up.
Game on. Clayton, comment?
You better step it up. I got one rainbow so far this season, so I better step it up too.
Yeah, so you guys are competing with rainbows. You're one of the other many teams that'll be competing for rainbows. How do you guys feel knowing that Mitch is underestimating you both by saying the biggest out of the competition will be a 22-inch rainbow?
That's 22 and a half, half decent rainbow, I guess.
Mitch is
Well, haven't really measured any rainbows, so that's gonna be new to me. So who knows?
so you're saying measuring tapes don't come that big.
Maybe, or a little bit bigger. I don't know yet.
Can I ask, what is your guys' plan of attack? Are we talking spin or fly?
I'm going to be on the fly, 100%.
I'm gonna go on the
Nice.
spin because I don't have a fly rod and I've never flied fish, but I want to try it this year. So
Well, I think this is going to wind up to be quite the competition then. It'll be interesting to see how it works out. Which one of you paid Scott Stewart an additional $500 to get a competitive advantage? Luke, comment?
no, I think it's more trying to promote his page.
Oh, inside scoop. Realistic outdoors. Well, we'll have a little inter-conversation with that judge after the show. Maybe we'll have to see how that goes. Luke,
Yeah,
who-
No money was exchanged. No money was exchanged.
no money was exchanged. What were you saying, Mitch?
It's all swag. You'll see him with a nice new shirt, nice new realistic hat, his truck's wrapped,
Yeah.
something like that, maybe.
It'll get interesting because my understanding is Clayton swag is a Borat banana hammock. Clayton, comment.
Yeah, I could wear it, I guess. Consolation prize.
I heard beast mode and a Rickles Fisher hat.
Okay. Leopard print.
I don't think that's a prize for anybody, but
Well, we will have a best in show sponsor. So I don't know. I mean, they haven't officially said what best in show pertains to. So just throwing that out there for the competitors, that might be something to think about.
Yeah,
Sounds like-
cat out of the hat.
Zach's just saying on here he's guessing 24-inch. My guess is 26-inch rainbow. I don't know what it is. Might not be you guys. Might be someone.
My PB is 25 and a half, so
Wow, that's a good size fish. Luke, where are you fishing?
I'm gonna probably be fishing probably about an hour, probably north or even south of Prince George here.
Nice. And Clayton, how far are you going to be having to go?
I got a couple lakes that are within about 45 minutes of me. One more in particular than the other. Should be good.
That's amazing. And Luke, who is your charity?
Youth can fish too.
Amazing. Youth can fish too. And Clayton,
I am Mad Canada.
two awesome charities. So again, anyone that's interested in supporting these charities or wanting to know more, please jump on over and check them out. Clayton, Luke, I'm wishing you guys all the luck in the world. I know it's going to get intense. We can't hug it out, but like Mitch says, just play nice. Play nice. Is that your new tagline, Mitch?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I ever said that. It might be something you said, but
I feel like it's a Mitch saying.
Nah, Clayton, I got your net still. I found it at your favorite hole. So.
Yeah, I know that's one of my favorite holes.
Come get it.
Gotta keep that one a secret.
It's probably
there's no number on that tape anymore.
it's probably why Clayton and I get along so well. We're just leaving gear behind on the shore.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining the show. Welcome to the show.
Right, guys.
Looking forward to seeing you guys compete next week. Obviously, competition starts on Monday. You guys are going for rainbow trout. Mad Canada and Youths Can Fish 2 is your charity. Wish you guys all kinds of luck and play fair. Play fair.
Bye, guys.
Play nice. Be nice.
Good luck, guys.
Don't make
guys.
Luke come over here, Clayton.
Good luck.
Take
Bye,
care,
Luke.
guys. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Luke.
Bye. Bye, Luke.
Bye, Luke. I assume maybe he was pre-fishing there, but I'm pretty sure that's not a rainbow stream. That looks like the Fraser.
She looks pretty dirty, yeah.
Running high, unlike the water here.
Yeah. No, we're super low, and it is. This is going to be an awkward summer. I think they're going to shut down a few streams and rivers.
What do you think it would take for them to be able to do that?
I think they're going to do it in the southern Alberta for sure on a lot of cutthroat streams. And the Crow, they don't take in consideration as much as they do the Old Mans and the Livingston and stuff, just because it's a mixed bag, I think. But I can see them closing quite a few streams if we don't get some precipitation.
Absolutely, yeah. It's I mean, some of the places Marcy and I fished over the last couple of weeks, it's insane to see how low the water level is right now.
Yeah, it's not good. We need to get some water flowing, and we got a nice snowpack, but that's June, and we'll see what comes down.
Yeah, I mean, I guess really the big thing is the pressure we're already seeing on the system. Marcy and I fished the Red Deer River, which opened this weekend in Drumheller, while we fished that stretch. And I'm not lying, we spent over an hour to find a place to fish because there were hundreds and hundreds of people.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Like, you have to get off the beaten path now because everyone's just tired of staying home.
It's true. That's why we're getting out of town this weekend.
Yeah, I got to prep for next week for Walleye Wars. So,
what's your plan as far as size? 33 inch? You think 33 inch will win Walleye Wars?
Yeah, I think. Well, Walleye Wars, you can win first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, as long as you keep those numbers high. You keep getting big walleye, you can win all that pot.
And that's an individual competition, right?
Yeah, online individual. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out work right now, and work's crazy. So I'm trying to get my hours in so I can time out so I can leave earlier next week. So we'll see.
It's not easy paying for the hobby, is it?
Well, yeah. It's okay. Like, now I have too many responsibilities at work, so I have to kind of be there now.
You're an office boy.
Last year I could pick up and just say call in fishing,
Yep, I'm on the other line. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't call in fishing anymore because then there's no one there.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping next week I can. It just depends on some scenarios, but I really need to get down south and put in a good 2-3 days.
Yeah. You'll get it done. Scott was just saying that actually Luke was on the Nechako. I was wrong. And Brody's just asking about an update border live stream. I'm going to be honest, Brody, this is all kind of new to us. I know there's a lot of platforms that do competition style stuff. I can say that next Sunday, this upcoming Sunday,
coming.
Man, time flies by. I will be doing a special live. All of the competitors are going to have a code word that they're going to use so that we can prove that they're catching that fish at that time. Adam has also generously offered that any of the competitors that are able to do a little bit of video, he will put something together for the show, which if anyone hasn't checked out Adam and the Horseshoe Kids YouTube.
Oh man, you see his last trailer?
Yeah.
That is sick. Like,
Yeah.
that's an awesome trailer. Like, it's just like, boom, danger and dinosaurs.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
It's going to be deadly.
Well, let's get the next two in here, Mitch.
Yeah.
Mr. Kyle Kelm. Kyle, welcome to the show. The
Thanks for
one,
having me.
the only. Tash, you made it.
I made it.
Amazing. I didn't see you on the screen at first, and I thought maybe because you knew you were up against such a tough competitor, Kyle, that maybe you would just not show. Is that like you?
No.
I wasn't sure. I mean, we've never met, we've never fished together, so I just don't know what your attitude is like.
Pretty basic.
Pretty basic. Kyle, welcome to the show. Now, you're fortunate. You get another advantage. You're going to be on the show next week. What are you going to be talking about on the show next week? You don't know yet, do you?
No, because you sort of sprung it on me there 10 minutes ago. But yeah, we'll probably be discussing some fly fishing techniques and some early season patterns that work well. And
So
Basically,
Tasha can pick up on them?
pardon?
So Tasha can pick up on them during your competition?
Yeah, exactly. Got to give everybody a fair advantage.
Yeah, why not, right?
No, if I can get.
Actually, I would love to ask the two of you about this. I know it's about the competition. What do you think about what Mitch is saying with the water levels and maybe the potential of them shutting down some streams to protect the environment as far as the fishing community goes?
I could see it happening. I don't think it'll happen anytime soon, though, because it's pre-runoff.
Yeah.
But like they've done it before. I think the water level has to be 17 to 22 degrees Celsius for 7 consecutive days or something like that. I think they did it in 2015. Was the last time, or 2016.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
information I didn't know. So
I can definitely see it this year, though. Even just around here, it's brutal. Like,
It's really low, but we have quite the snowpack out west still. So
yeah,
we'll see what happens. But
depends on how fast it comes down and whatnot. We're just gonna have to wait, and hopefully we get some precipitation.
yeah,
I think some of your upper headwater streams, like those stretches, they might close them down probably late July, early August, when that high water temperature combined with the low flow. People are using 3 weight rods trying to catch these 22-inch cutthroat, and they're wearing them out to the point that they just can't recover in that warm water. So I can see them shutting it down for a 2-3 week period in the middle of the season.
how hard is that going to be? Like, let's be honest. Again, I beat this one to death, but with the pressure on the system, I mean, that's going to be a tough one to police if they do that.
Well, it won't be that bad because I think they hired 20 plus COs this year.
Yep.
well, yeah, and then they have like the amalgamation with the sheriffs. So I imagine they'll use a lot of those guys to just patrol the roads and make sure people are just camping and not fishing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good either way. I'll gladly report a poacher and take that paycheck to the bank. No problem at all. That'll buy some new fishing gear.
Exactly.
All right, so you guys have chosen rainbow trout for your first week. You're one of the other teams as well that's chosen that. What are your goals or expectations as far as size? Kyle, do you have a goal?
At least 24. That's my goal.
Tash?
The biggest one I've ever caught is 25. So, anywhere around there. But I never really fished for rainbows on purpose that much. So we'll see how it goes.
It's actually funny. You're like the third person that's told me that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Kyle. Do you feel the same way? Do you unintentionally fish for rainbows, or are they like your go-to staple?
They're pretty much one of my go-to staples. I'm basically a stillwater fisherman. I'll fish rivers occasionally, like after work and stuff, but if I'm going out for a full day, I'm going to still water of some sort. I find it so relaxing, and it's not as labor intensive out on the pontoon boat floating around than it is dodging trees and animals and whatnot.
Can I disagree with you on that?
You can.
The last time we went on in the pontoon, I just feel like I was treading more water with my motor because I was 50 pounds overweight. So I'm just going to go ahead and disagree with you on pontoon life. That's just my personal opinion, being a little bit heftier than you are.
You're packing too much gear, trooper.
Daddy's like a giant, so
It's actually pretty funny. I've been avoiding Kyle because I'm too embarrassed to get in my pontoon, so he has a good chuckle.
Well, that, and I fish everywhere with no cell service.
Well, that's valid.
just get a tinny, Todd.
Do you know what? I know
Tinny.
everyone's going to that, but I mean, how do I put it? I'm a princess. Ty Batty's been like, let's go out in the tinny. Dino's like, come out in my tinny. I'm more of a man. I don't know how to even describe it at this point. I'm more of a stock pot guy than an aluminum foil guy. Okay, I want to know that thing is not going to sink. Like Little John's get me out in the pontoon. That thing can haul me. Okay, tinny, no. I just can't do it. Hopefully, yeah, you're right, Kyle. Well, we're gonna find that out in a couple of weeks here, hopefully.
Yeah.
Anyways, I digress. Tash, what's your charity for the competition?
Youth can fish too.
Amazing. Kyle, I'm gonna let you say it because I always mess it up. What's your charity?
I went with Trout Unlimited.
Great. And I let you say it because I called it Duck Unlimited originally.
How do you mess that up?
How do I mess anything up?
Then you're just like Duck Unlimited?
I actually said Kyle's charity was Ducks Unlimited in one of our broadcasts.
Also a good charity. Also a
We're
good
a
charity.
fishing show, but he's doing Ducks Unlimited.
Great charity. I mean, I got the unlimited part, right?
Ducks
Halfway
Unlimited is a great organization as well, but
Yeah, well, I mean, you both have some fans on here. I mean, Kyle Stevens is saying that Tash is one of his heroes. So, I mean, coming from a guy that masters every species in the world on a storm lure, that has to account for something, right?
That means a lot to me. Coming from Kyle. That guy's
Right.
speed.
It's Kyle Stevens, man.
Right? Nowhere, no fish that guy won't catch.
This is
Yeah.
very, very true. All right, Tash, where can everyone check you out?
I'm on Instagram at Tashy Miss. I'm on Facebook, Tash Eaglesham, Alberta Angling Angels.
Amazing. Kyle, what about yourself?
You can find me at @doublekflies_Alta on Instagram, and my personal Facebook page has all my inventory on there.
Amazing, Colin. I'm looking forward to having you on the show next week. We'll talk some fly fishing and how best to keep me afloat.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Thanks for joining the show. Good luck in the competition, and we'll talk more next week.
Thanks.
Take care.
good luck, guys.
Another good round.
Yeah, we're burning out of time, aren't we?
Not really. We're good. We're right on track. You want to just throw the other two in here? If they give me a thumbs up, that's going to be Jason and Diane. We got the thumbs up from Jason. We got the thumbs up from Diane. Diane and Jason, welcome to the show. Jason, welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
How nervous are the two of you about competing? I mean, we got a couple of pretty big names here facing off in week one. Is there a lot of smack talk behind the scenes with you two?
Oh, Jason's threatening. No. No, I think we're going to be.
Yeah.
You know what?
I think it's gonna be fun.
He didn't
I
want
think
to go
Jason.
for Lakers, though. He really didn't want to go for Lakers. I didn't understand it.
He's just shaking his head.
Lakers are my nemesis.
See the
Hey,
bug?
you can't do it, though.
I can't abuse myself like that. It's just not fair.
I call it challenging. That'd be funny.
I call it stressful.
Oh, come on now.
I have another term for them, to which I will not repeat on this show. We'll talk about that term after the show when we wrap up. But Lakers, that would be a tough one.
I love Lakers.
Spring Lakers isn't bad though.
It's a party.
They're high in the water column still.
You make it so much easier than it sounds. It's not that easy, guys. So what will you two be competing for in week 1?
Rainbow trout.
Perfect. Any goals as to what size both of you are expecting to get to win week 1? Jason?
I haven't caught one in probably. Well, I caught a couple of stalkers last year, but other than that, I haven't really chased them for probably 5 years. So I'm hoping to get something decent, but I'm not even sure where I'm going yet.
Just gonna wing it. I love the way you think, man. You sound a lot like me.
I'm looking forward to the challenge, and I'm definitely winging it.
Yep. It's going to be a fun competition. Diane, I know you've been plotting and scheming and planning for days now. What's your goal? 48-inch rainbow? Is that right?
Oh, no. Oh, no. I think so far, my personal best, I think, is 26. So I think that if I can come close to that, I think I'll be pretty happy. But I think what I might do is see if Jason wants to go fishing together.
How cool is that?
I think we should be on the same boat.
A tinner.
Yeah, well, or else I could be on my little beaver tail and he can be on his pontoon. I think that would be a fun way to do it.
That would actually be a pretty fun outing. Why not, right?
It'd make a good show.
I'm definitely down for that.
Yeah, let's do it. I think that's going to be awesome. If somebody drowns ahead of time, wear your life jacket.
I can't swim, so please be safe, everybody.
I can draw you guys a lake in the middle.
Yeah.
For somewhere to meet.
Oh, I think we've got. Well, where do you think there's huge rainbows? That might be a good thing for us.
Oh, okay. There's where the huge rainbows are. I bet you.
Silence Lake.
You have to give it to Diane. She was actually seeing if you would just get caught up in the heat of the competition and just, mention that you fished the Red Deer Sewage Pond by Bentley. I fell for it.
No. Hey, I fished like Lacombe drainage ponds and Panoka overfills. Like big boats.
Any of those ponds on the side of the highway?
Oh, gross.
Any of those ones. There's one at Innisfail. Actually, I saw a guy fishing the Innisfail pond, like where that overpass is. There's a guy there. I don't know what he's fishing for, but maybe suckers.
There's that alkaline lake on the way to Schuler. I kind of grew up near there, and I couldn't believe how many times I saw people out there fishing on that lake. I thought, do you guys know there's no fish? Like, none.
Hey, for what it's worth, we have a couple people that watch the show regularly that are banned from Elbow Springs Golf Course, so I will just leave that at that.
Oh, no. They're working on technique. That's a good way to put it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Throw a quarter in the bait jar there and twist it and just toss it out and see what comes to you.
Yeah.
Diane, why don't you tell us who your charity is for the competition?
It's Youth Can Fish.
Amazing. Jason?
Same thing. Youth Can Fish too.
Either way, an awesome charity. For anyone that didn't check it out, this is a great segue. We wrapped up the Youth Can Fish 2 charity. You can kind of see it. I have a bunch of swag on the back wall from them. Raised over $4,000 for that charity with their auction online. Some amazing opportunities there. I know we got the trip for Mike Robertson. I picked up the Shimano rod and reel. a bunch of fish whip stuff from Kyle Kelm. Jason, I know you have more stuff to get me. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So again, great charity to help support. I'm really happy to have you both on board competing for that charity and looking forward to see what week 1 brings. If you were to win week 1, Diane, how nervous would you be for walleye week 2?
Walleye's my jam. I love walleye.
Jason, comment?
I'm not nervous at all about going for walleye. After the past weekend I just had, I'm not worried about it at all.
What size are you guys thinking that you're gonna max out on?
Oh, walleye?
Yeah.
For like centimeters or inches?
Millimeters.
No. I don't want to do work today.
I caught a decent one this weekend, and I didn't have my bump board in the new boat, and I'm kicking my ass still. Sorry, but
that's okay.
Couldn't measure it, and I'll guarantee it was definitely over 30. So,
Nice.
I mean, Jason, I saw the picture, and you know, I'm thinking 23 1/4 at best. But yeah, I mean, you tell yourself whatever you need to, bud. Actually, I don't know if you noticed, it's in your intro video. That's all I can tell anybody.
I've seen that.
Sorry.
And since you use profanity, that takes off 1 inch. So I'm sorry.
Judge's rule. Is that a new judge rule?
No, I was just trying to be in whatever you call those people that nobody likes.
Oh, liberals. Yes, you're right. I would agree with you.
We're doing the Southern Alberta tournament this weekend.
Oh, you are in the tournament. Is that a different one from you, Mitch?
You're doing Walleye Wars?
Yeah, no, I'm undecided. I'm still thinking about Walleye Wars. But we're doing the Southern Alberta Walleye Trail. It's supposed to be Chin Reservoir this weekend.
Yeah.
We're still waiting to find out if it's canceled or not. But pre-fishing starts tomorrow.
Oh.
See, that's what's nice about Walleye Wars. It's all an online program, just like Fish Donkey and all those other things. So you don't have to have that social gathering.
I never even heard of Walleye Wars.
You better.
Yeah, I know a lot of the northern tournament stuff is canceled. So
Ours isn't. I'm part of still 2 tournaments that are still good to go. So.
Oh, that's wicked. Sounds like the 3 of you will all be competitors at some point.
No,
Yeah,
I'm doing Calling Lake.
Number 1.
Calling Lake.
Oh, no.
You guys.
I'll do them all.
I'll do them all.
Somehow I gotta get a lead hand or another foreman, and then I'll just take on everything. That's this year walleyes.
See what happens. All right, Diane and Jason, thanks for joining the show. We're looking forward to having you both compete next week. Good luck to both of you, and may the 48-inch rainbow win.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
Take care. We'll talk to you guys later.
Have a great night, you guys. Bye.
You too. 48-inch rainbow, eh?
Yeah, I caught a couple, but no big deal.
No big deal. I just throw them back. Turnbull, you good?
You better ask them twice or 3 times.
I think he did this. Yeah. Turnbull. Turnbull. Turnbull's good. Turnbull's in here.
I got no glassware today.
I don't know. Do we bring him in? Yeah, okay. I guess we'll bring him in. Greg, Adam, welcome to the show. Obviously,
Hey,
you have both kind of triggered this whole competition to get started. You are the only 2 that will be competing for sturgeon. The only 2, it'll be the only week we allow sturgeon. And I don't know what the over-under odds are at Vegas. Mitch and I haven't actually checked. But I think they're pretty even last time I looked. So, Greg, you look nervous, man.
No, not too bad.
I see Brody Hughes is on here starting the No More Greg Nation, which is a little bit concerning to me. I don't know if maybe you picked his lucky number and you won in a waffle or what the story was there, but I feel like there's a little bit of bitterness between the both of you. You're not even competing with each other.
No, he just wants to come out for sturgeon. I haven't invited him yet.
I'm just going to get right to the point. Greg, what's your personal best sturgeon?
Over 60. I had a bump board and went to 60 and it was a few inches over. So I'm 63, 64, 65, somewhere around there.
Adam?
62.
What are the goals in place? Greg, do you have a goal of what you want to get?
60. That's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah, 60's that like bucket list fish.
Yeah.
So, right. Like I got a couple of them. I know Greg's got a couple of them. I mean, that's what you're always shooting for.
So always shooting for 60.
Mitch, are you still going to guess 22 inches on the species?
Not for these guys. I'll probably go to a respectable 59 and a half.
I like
59 and a half.
I like
Yeah,
that. We
that's a
don't
good
have
one.
to quite hit that 60.
No, obviously I'm not a judge and I'm not biased, but Adam, what was yours last year? Was that the 60?
I got a couple of 60s last year. I got a 60 and a half and a 62. Yeah.
How do you feel knowing that Greg has a boat that matches his Dodge? And he's probably going to burn up about 300 gallons of fuel in an hour to get where he needs to.
Hey, as long as he's got some slip tanks to get himself back to service to upload that 28-incher, we're good, right?
If I get 48 inches this year, it's been slow.
Yeah,
How has it been for you, Greg? You said it's been slow up there. Water levels as well, or?
Yeah, the water levels are low and it's been slow. It's we got rain today. It's first rain we got in probably a month, so hopefully it brings everything up a bit. But some of the holes are just filled right in with silt and stuff from the last couple of years. So just looking for new deep holes that the boat kind of comes in handy.
Yeah, that's handy for the boat, eh? Get you moving around.
Yeah, do lots of exploring.
Absolutely.
Makes it really tough. Adam, what about you? How's it been for you down there? I know there's a lot of activity.
Pretty dialed. Yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know. We're getting some good fish. Having some people down. They're getting some good fish. I mean, I got a couple of spots. We'll see if we can get you on some good fish, too. That's the goal. But, yeah, I'm feeling pretty dialed right now. Haven't gotten any like super jumbos yet this year, but we've got some pretty big fish. If you're watching my videos, you might have seen some of them, and they're going to keep rolling. So you'll probably see a couple more fish before the tournament starts on Monday here.
Well, I saw your preview of the other video that's coming out there, and Mitch and I were talking about we're pretty stoked.
Yeah, that honestly, the rattlesnake was the highlight of the day. So
that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, Marcy wanted to cancel the trip.
Really? There's this lady on shore that was like, I could get thousands of dollars right now if I send this to America's Funniest Home Videos. I was like, I'm literally holding a snake. It's not even funny. She thought it was amazing. It was unreal.
It's the afterbite that'll get you.
No, they're just prairie rattlers. You're all right.
No big deal.
Yeah.
Greg, what's
Steve
your charity?
Irwin's my hero.
What's that?
Steve Irwin's my hero.
So as long as there's no stingrays, you're okay.
That's what this one dude said. He's like, "Oh, and what happened to him?" I was like, "Yeah, it was swimming. I don't like water."
I couldn't resist but to give you a Steve Irwin gift there on your photo. So, Greg, what's your charity for the competition?
Youths can fish too.
Amazing, Adam.
I'm fishing for the Royal Canadian Legion.
That's amazing. Awesome charity right there to give back to as well. What if you guys get to week 2? Are you nervous or excited about walleye?
No.
I'm not really nervous about much, but I don't know if I'm really excited about it either. Oh yeah, okay. Like realistically, if you know me, if you know that I'm gonna want to get it done quick because I'm probably gonna want to sell sturgeon runoffs that time. Like, I mean, that's the time of year for me. So I'm gonna go try to smash my walleye out quick in a super popular hole, get that 30, get out of there, get back to sturgeon fishing. If I beat Greg, which I honestly, okay, North versus South has been something I've wanted to see for like, I don't know, a lot of years. I didn't think that it was going to be me who was fishing in it personally, but I'm excited about it because it's Greg, and I've known Greg a while now. He's a super great guy, catches some great fish, so it's definitely a worthy opponent. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope the South is rooting for me. If not, come on, boys, let's go.
Well, I mean, we would have to probably go back a little bit now that we've been in the show for a couple months, but I seem to remember Greg called you out on this. And this is kind of what started it, right?
I did. Yeah.
Well, if Greg called me out on it, I mean, like, how many 50s have you caught this year compared to me? I haven't shown the pictures, but we can show the pictures.
Yeah, no, I don't want to show any pictures. Not this year.
I'm just bugging, buddy.
Do you guys have any behind the scenes bets that I'm not aware of? Because I heard a rumor of one.
I got 50,000 Dogecoin on Greg.
Well, I don't know. A rumor was that if you lost, you get a tongue ring at him. Comment?
Oh, man. Chicks will dig it, whatever. I'll add it to my Tinder profile. That's jokes, guys. Jokes.
Or add it to your Only Fish page.
Yeah, Only Fish, yeah. It would be cute, a little rainbow trout. It'll be nice. What?
Why not, right? Well, we're really excited to have you both in the competition. Really looking forward to it. As Mitch says, always have fun, be safe. I know it's going to be a phenomenal show. I wish you both a ton of luck. Greg, also a special thank you to you. Alberta Perch Slayers is going to be our week 3, seeing as I forgot, I'm sorry, our week 3 sponsor, which means that the winning team of, I got that wrong, didn't I? Week 3.
Yeah, you're all messed up.
I'm all messed up.
You're like a soup sandwich right now, man. No one
Perch
knows what's
Slayers
going on.
sponsors week 3.
Technically, Perch Slayers of Alberta will be week 4 because week 3, we're doing a tag team week, which the final 4 competitors will go into teams of 2, which means the winning team will get a Perch Slayers of Alberta package. Got it right that time, didn't I?
That's right, I think.
Go.
Greg, I really appreciate you donating to the show. We're looking forward to having you compete.
No
How can
problem.
people get in touch with you?
Perch Slayers on Facebook and Instagram. Greg Rice 3600 on Instagram and Greg Rice on Facebook.
Awesome. Adam, I know it, but you tell us.
The Horseshoe Kid all around. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, guys. Check it out.
Awesome. And I just realized I forgot Diane and Jason. Jason is the Huntley Experience, and Diane Hunter, check her out on Facebook. I think Alberta Angling Angel. She's got a whole list of stuff. Sorry, Diane, for not sharing that. Thanks for joining the show, guys. Adam, we'll see you this weekend. Greg, I hope we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Looking forward. Good luck to both of you on the competition.
Good luck, Greg.
Thanks.
It's going to be a lot of fun, brother.
You too, buddy. Good luck.
Take care, guys.
Cheers,
Thanks.
guys. Good luck.
Is he here? Is he here? Is he here? Thumbs up there, Mr. Stewart. Double thumbs up. I know we're running out of time on the show because the guy designing the show didn't factor in any time for the judges.
Well, it looks like he's just lounging on a lake anyways.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we have you
What a
live.
bunch of awesome contestants, and it was actually really nice to get to see them. I've been kind of keeping myself away from them, and now that I know them all, I already know who's winning. Oh no! By the way, that money didn't come in yet, so it's still up in the air.
Checks in the mail.
Yeah, what a bunch of amazing people and wicked charities to boot. Like it's just an awesome thing you're doing here, you guys, and I'm just happy to be part of it.
Yeah, we're really happy to have you on the team of judges. I know you got your official water bottle, Mitch.
I did. And just so you know, it keeps coffee so hot you can actually scald your lips in 6 hours.
Oh, it's so good.
Here, Mitch. Oh, other side. Here, Mitch, open up. That's
6
yours right
hours.
there, bud.
I put coffee in there and it was scorching in 6 hours. So
Really, eh?
great
I only did a limited edition run of 5 bottles, so who knows? Maybe I'll have to do more if that's the
You
case.
can't drink from it, but it pours a beautiful hot coffee. Oh,
Scott, how do you feel about this whole thing Mitch is talking about, only a 22-inch rainbow? Do you feel that he's being pretty honest about that, or do you feel he's just out of this world, out to lunch?
you think that's what it's going to be, the biggest one, even out of all the 4 teams? Just so you know, Luke is probably fishing your hometown. So average is 22 inches there.
Yep.
I fished there last weekend or the weekend before, and I think the smallest one I caught was 25 or 26 inches. So,
Ooh.
Yeah, they're big.
Well,
there.
and I've told you this. I cannot find the picture, but I've seen the largest come out of there just over 12 pounds.
This lake here is another secret lake that I showed Luke, and he may or may not be fishing there. I'm not sure, but
secret lakes.
Yeah, that's the whole lake. By the way, I'm at one end of it. That's the whole lake.
And let's keep in mind, we have 8 competitors from Alberta, 1 from BC, 1 from Manitoba. And even though the majority of them are from Alberta, I think that, we're talking BC and we're talking Manitoba. It really could be any province, right? There's not really a huge advantage to one over the other, except for week 2, which if Luke gets through to week 2 is going to be maybe a little bit tougher for him because you won't accept walleye in BC, right, Scott?
I won't. Well, there is, but the thing is, I can't coach him anymore. Today is the official day that I can no longer help him. And there are some spots at walleye that he can definitely get a 7-8 pound walleye. They're 26, 27 inches. So, I don't know if that would win, but maybe somebody didn't do wicked one day and he did better the next. But his only downfall is he's not fishing from a boat. So,
right.
So he better be begging for a canoe or something, because I don't think he'll stay in the competition if he doesn't.
Or like Kyle Stevens says, just burn lots of fuel. It's good for business.
It is very good for business. You pipeliners up there, yeah.
It's why I idle my truck every morning, even if it's warm.
That's right. Support local.
Support local.
In fact, you should start it right now and warm it up for tomorrow.
Now, I know a lot of the competitors are still watching, guys. I'm just wondering, like, a word of advice when it comes to judging. Is there a deal breaker if someone's going to enter a measurement? Say, is fish handling going to be an issue if we feel that fish has been mishandled?
Well, yes. I think Mitch. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mitch.
Stay out of the gills. If you go into the gills, like there's certain species, like if you're on that plate, sometimes you have to scoop them, but we're probably not going to see that picture anyways. But if you're doing any measuring and stuff, stay out of the gills and whatnot.
Yep.
That's a big thing.
I don't think Mitch and I have discussed whether or not that's a disqualification or anything like that. But for sure, if there's 2 equal fish and one's being held better, maybe it's going to be in our favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in my mind, there's 2 important parts here, right? Number 1, support the charity. Well, actually, number 2, support the charity, but number 1, fish surviving, right? The importance of that. Again, like Adam said, and we're stoked that he's going to put a video together. If as a competitor you find that it's going to save the life of a fish to skip a video, then obviously we're going to take that far and above. I'm not saying that'll score you extra points, but anyone that watches competition on TV and sees fish being launched off of a bridge, it's not going to fly here, right? So let's be honest.
Have some tough cards to decide on. There's going to be some of those issues, and we're going to have to, put on our hard hats and make some hard decisions. But that's it. Let's take care of the fish, folks. That's an important job, number 1, and that's what we're trying to teach everybody else too. So let's do our best. We all make mistakes, and fish don't cooperate always. So
yeah,
it's not a perfect world.
I think since most people are going to be fishing for boats, there's going to be a couple guys from shore, but you'll be able to be close to the water, so we're not going to deal with throwing them from a dock or chucking them from our bridge. It's
Yep.
going to be all hand release accessible, so it'll be clean release, and we just gotta, if it took a deep, cut it, put it back, like if you're on a bait hook or something. Like, we can't do much about it if it's deep. We can't. If you're gonna go into that, you're gonna make a mess.
Yep.
Just cut it and just let it go.
And it's also the reason why week 1 is only sturgeon for Adam and Greg. That's it. Like, this started with Adam and Greg. They've spent hours and hours targeting sturgeon, and that's going to be it, man. That's sturgeon week 1. Those 2 competitors. After that, there's nothing else for sturgeon for, that reason as well, right? So,
Mitch, just a thought. Talking about the cutting the and leaving the hook. I know this has been a big craze for people buying stainless and galvanized hooks because they don't rust in their box and stuff. What are your thoughts about cutting and leaving those in the fish?
Well, my thoughts are if the competition, if it's super deep, like in the stomach, you can't really do much about it. If you're fishing with bait, it's in there. You can't bonk it, especially if it's a sturgeon or something protected, right? So you're gonna have to cut it and let it go. And
I think
it will
bait people should be using circle hooks more than standard hooks, my opinion. But
exactly, but it can still go in.
we might actually do a segment on this week, and I can tell he's doing
I think
this.
we should.
Adam, I see ya, but the show is ending. Adam, we'll talk about this weekend.
Yeah, I think we need to have maybe some guidelines.
And maybe that's exactly what we're going to do, right? Again, knowing what we know now, which is that the fish is going to come first, and you're cutting Luke off inside tips. I mean, rumor is he's been giving you all the tips, so I'm just going to leave that there.
It's true.
I know what it's like. I give Mitch tips all the time.
And I still know nothing.
Well, that's valid. You and I both.
100%.
Well, I want to thank you guys for offering to spend time and donate time and judging the competition. Really excited to see how things work out next week. Obviously, it's going to be a trout competition, the majority of it next week, which is going to be pretty awesome. Where can everyone find you, Scott?
Realistic Outdoors on Facebook, Realistic Scott on YouTube, and Realistic Scott on Instagram.
Amazing. Mitchell Lilly.
Yeah, Alberta Fishing Trips on Facebook and Northwest Mitch on the Instagram.
Also, I just dropped a brand new video today. Go check it out on YouTube.
Amazing. Thanks, guys, for joining the show. Next week, we have Kyle Kelm, who is also competing in the Fish On. We're going to put him on the spot next week. Thanks again for joining the show, everyone, and looking forward to see you next week on our next edition of On the Other Line Canada. Bye-bye.